Well, we're just about done with the Southeast United States exploration. Coming out of Pisgah National Forest, we have an opportunity to really look at some things that we've never seen before. Today, I shared this video just as an insight to what's possible with a little planning and a lot of imagination. For example, this trail right here that we take leads us to an area that was given to me by some coordinates from an individual who watches my channel. This right here, these are the coordinates of a campsite that's really cool, out of the way, and just be aware there are black bears in this area. We travel back up here in the Pisgah National Forest to see some really incredible areas. This was a video about a couple of seasons back that I gave you. Check it out in episode 7. I hope you liked this video.
Coming to you live from Mount Pisgah.
Here we are at Sliding Rock Waterfalls. This is in Pisgah National Forest. One of the things that was kind of disappointing for us as travelers, as explorers, is that when we came here wanting to take photos and wet our feet maybe, during about around 2 p.m. the height of the season is definitely summer. This was like a water park. Massive amounts of people, and of course lines to get in and lines to ride the sliding rock. And unfortunately, what has happened here is trash that tourists leave behind. Right now we are actually off hours in the park, and as you can see there's nobody here, but as I'm standing right here, this would be loaded with about 1,000 people. So in my opinion, you would come out during off-season to do photos and enjoy the falls. But then of course, on-season, if you want to enjoy the water park. Oi! Catholic camper here. We are on top of Pisgah, or Mount Pisgah. Elevation of like, he said 3,700? 3,000 feet. This was an accident. This is our camp for tonight, and it actually was something that we weren't planning. It just happened. We were planning to hit that dispersed camping spot. So we made a wrong turn, and this is what happened. This is our campsite, and it's really, really cool. It is paid. It's established. It's for us, it's probably glamping more than anything. But check it out. I'm going to show you our campsite. So basically, you get a spot right up here where John Paul is, and the path leading to our tent and our area is right here. And you see over there, there's a path to showers, restrooms, and whatnot. Yet we tend to use our own restroom. That one right there by Ridge Outdoor Gear, those guys, California. Weedy, weedy, weedy. And then of course we got the gazelle Weedy, weedy, weedy. And then we had some rain earlier. We had the tarp put up and make sure we didn't get rained on. And then Marie's kind of putting up the kitchen and stuff. There you go. There we see that again, the bear box. And they said that they are bears here. And I said, nah. But then all of a sudden the guy says, check this out. So basically that's our camp out tonight. Mount Pisgah at an elevation of about 3,500. I do want to make a note about the Gazelle 3T. The 3T we thought was big enough for my wife, I, and my son. It is cramped. We're using cots. Now maybe if we were sleeping on the ground it would be okay. But that is not a 3T for us. That is like a 2T. And I'm 1T. So I don't know. I'm thinking of taking that back, giving a 4T. I'm not sure. If you have any points or if you have any suggestions, let me know. Email me. Converse on YouTube. I'll see you, Catholic camper. Oi! When I was younger, I remember closing down certain establishments with certain beverages. Today, at this age, I'm closing down National Forestry Institutes, just like the one behind me. Here we have the cradle of forestry in America. We actually were asked to leave. That's how far we were into what we were doing in there. So a shout out for all these people here in Pisgah National Forest. But check these pictures out and these videos. Booyah! Here we are at National Cradle of School of Forestry, built in 1868. If you're in the Pisgah National Forest, you need to come over here and take a look at these guys. It's very cool, very cheap, and it's self-guided education for American heritage kind of stuff. And it's really nice. I really like what they're doing out here. A lot about conservation, and my family is going through this tunnel thing that we have to go through. But yeah, check it out. Ooh, it's dark. Ooh.